Today we're going to be showing our BPX301 portable hardness tester. It's a nice little compact unit. It comes with a D-type probe as standard. Optionally, it can take the DL type probe, and the way that this works to load the little test slug we call the impact body is to push up with this included guy here, and the impact body that I'm talking about is this little piece, and this is what is fired at the material, carbide ball on the end, and it bounces off the part and it measures then with very high precision how hard the material is. For this to work, we push down on the handle and the grip is inside grip, the top of the impact body. We place it on the material we're going to be testing and we push the button. On the tester itself, I turn the power on here. You can see we have three different areas on the display. The bottom here is what we call the lead number, and this is what the tester is actually testing in. It's going to do a conversion into different material types. Here is the HRC in this particular case, and we have the material as specified is going to be 01. If I use the material button here, you can see I can change the material number, and this number is used to set the unit so it recognizes whether you're doing just regular steel, stainless steel, brass, copper, and so on. And that number is in the manual, but it's also written and printed on the back of the unit, so it's very easy to check that. You can see there's a little pop-up stand here as well, and the unit takes 3 AAA batteries. To perform an actual test, I've already loaded the slug inside. I just have to place it onto the part, hit the button on top. Oh, I didn't load it. And the test is performed. You can see it showing here 23.3. Now we can scroll through the other hardness scales. There's Brunel, there's Vickers, Shaw, and this would be for the tensile strength of the material. So all these scales are built in. Now one of the conditions of a portable hardness tester is the mass of the material. In fact, its weight. In this case we have a very, very large, heavy part, but in this area here it's relatively thin. And so if I load the tester again and I go over where the material is thin, you'll hear a dull kind of a donk, and we get 3 bars, which means it cannot test the material because the materials actually absorb the impact of the little slug being fired at it. So if I load it again and I go over the edge here, where the mass of the material is below the part, I can perform a test, and you can see in this case it's 27.2. So that's a few features of the BPX301. Very, very good value, very robust, rubberized keys, large display. It's a very popular unit.